Namaste. Today we will learn the slokas from Vālmīki Rāmāyaṇa in detail, concentrating on 10 slokas under the title Jatayoh shauryam. प्रस्तुतः पाठ्यांशः आदिकविना वाल्मीकिना प्रणीतस्य रामायणस्य आरण्यकाण्डात् उद्धृतः अस्ति. So these slokas are taken from Aranyakanda of Ramayana written by sage Vālmīki. Yasmin Jatayu Ravanayoho yuddhasya varnanam asti. So the main content of these slokas is the fight between Jatayu and Ravana. Panchavati namake vane Sītāyaः karunavilapam shrutva pakshishreshtah Jatayuh tasyaha rakshayai dhāvati. In a forest named Panchavati, Jatayu, who was flying over, happened to hear the pathetic voice of Sītā, and Jatayu comes down to rescue her. Saha anyesham strinam sparshanam nindyam karmam asti ataha etasmad nindaniyat karmanaha virataha bhavatu iti Rāvaṇam kathayati. Jatayu tells Rāvaṇa that it's a very bad thing to touch a lady without her consent, so stay away from it. That's what he says to Rāvaṇa. Parantu Rāvaṇasya aparivartitam manovrittim drishtva saha tasya upari bhayavaham akramanam karoti. But by seeing the attitude of Rāvaṇa, Jatayu fights or attacks Rāvaṇa. Mahabali Jatayuh swiyaihi tikshnaihi naghaihi padagraihi cha Rāvaṇasya sharire anekan vranan karoti. While attacking, Jatayu uses his sharp claws and makes lot of wounds on the body of Rāvaṇa. Tadhacha padagra praharena tasya vishalam dhanuhu ghandayati. And Jatayu breaks down the big bow of Rāvaṇa too. Bhagna dhanva hatashvaha hatasaradhihi Rāvaṇaha viradaha bhutva prithivyam padati. Ultimately, Rāvaṇa falls down from his chariot with a broken bow, his horses being killed and his charioteer also being killed. Kinjit kshananantaram krodantah Rāvaṇah Jatayoh upari pranaghatakam praharam karoti. But after a while, he attacks back and he makes a big wound on the body of Jatayu. Parantu pakshishreshtah Jatayuh tasmad swasya rakshanam krutva tasmin chanju praharam karoti. But he somehow defends Rāvaṇa and again attacks Rāvaṇa back. Saha Rāvaṇasya vāma bhagasya dasha bhujaha kshata vikshataha karoti. And he cuts down 10 hands of Rāvaṇa at that moment. So this is the part we are going to explore through the 10 slokas. The link to these slokas is given as PDF under the video. Please check the video description to see the slokas and word meanings. So the first sloka in Jatayoh shauryam is Sa tada karunavacho vilapanti sudukkita vanaspati gadam gridhram dadarshayata lochana. First, let's split the words wherever necessary. Sa tada karuna vacho. Vacho will become vachaha. Vilapanti sudukkita. Vanaspati gatam gridhram dadarsha ayatalochana. Dadarshayatalochana will become dadarsha ayatalochana. So here there is a usage of shatru pratyay in the word vilapanti. So it should be splitted as V plus lapu plus shatru. V plus lapu plus shatru becomes vilapanti. And there are two other examples of another pratyay also, which is called tap. Then the main kriyapadam in this sloka is dadarsha. Ka dadarsha? Sa dadarsha. She saw. The word sa stands for Sītā. Sītā saw. Sītā tada karunavajo vilapanti sudukkita cha asit. How was Sītā? Sītā was pathetically saying these words and crying. Vanaspati gadam gridram dadarsha. She saw gridram. Gridram here stands for Jatayu. Synonym of Jatayu is used here as gridram, the big eagle. Vanaspati gadam gridram. So Vanaspati gadam is the Visheshana padam of gridram. Gridram becomes Visheshyam. Where is Jatayu seen? Jatayu was seen sitting on a tree. Vanaspati gatam. Ayatalochana is also an adjective of Sītā here. Ayatalochana means long-eyed. So basically the meaning of the whole sloka is the long-eyed Sītā who was pathetically saying some words, and she was so saddened, so worried, and she saw the great eagle, that is Jatayu, sitting on a tree. Sa tada karunavacho vilapanti sudukkita vanaspati gadam gridram dadarshayata lochana. Now let's see the meaning of second sloka. Jatayo pashyamamarya hriyamāṇām anādhavat anena rakshasendrena karunam papakarmana. Jatayo, hey Jatayo, that is Sambodhanam. Pashya Mamarya. Mamarya should be splitted as Mam plus Arya. So, hey Arya Jatayo. So, gentleman Arya Jatayo. Pashya Mam hriyamāṇām anādhavat. Hriyamāṇām plus anādhavat anena rakshasendrena karunam papakarmana. So the main sandhi comes in two words. Mamarya should be splitted as Mam plus Arya, and hriyamāṇām anādhavat should be splitted as hriyamāṇām plus anādhavat. In both cases it is not sandhi, it's samyog. Mam. Ma will have halant plus Arya, and hriyamāṇām, again ma will have halant plus anādhavat. So the meaning of the sloka is, hey Jatayo, hey Arya Jatayo, Pashya. Pashya is a kriyapadam. Please look at me, kindly look at me. Hriyamāṇām anādhavat. I am being carried away like an orphan. Hriyamāṇām anādhavat. By whom? By Rakshasendrena. Anena Rakshasendrena. By this king of demons. Karunam papakarmana. Pathetically, by this sinful demon. So, anena papakarmana rakshasendrena. By this sinful king of demon, that is Rāvaṇa. Look at me, Sītā is saying to Jatayu, look at me Jatayu, pathetically I am being carried away by this sinful king of demons, that is Rāvaṇa. Kindly look at me. So this is a request of Sītā to Jatayu. Going to the grammatical side of the same sloka, here there is one pratyay being used in the sloka, that is hriyamāṇam. The pratyay is shanach. It's hr plus shanach, hriyamāṇam. Then let's see this third sloka. Tam shabdam avasuptastu Jatayuradha shushruve Nirikshya Rāvaṇam Kṣipram Vaidehīṃ ca Dadarsha Saha. Tam Shabdam Avasuptastu should be splitted as Shabdam plus Avasuptaha plus tu. Shabdam plus Avasuptaha plus tu. Jatayuradha. Jatayuhu plus adha. Shushruve Nirikshya Rāvaṇam Kṣipram Vaidehīṃ cha Dadarsha Saha. So the main verb, Kriyapadam of the sloka is Shushruve, heard. Who heard? Jatayuhu Shushruve. Jatayu heard. What did Jatayu hear? Tam Shabdam, that sound of Sītā was heard by Jatayu. Avasuptaha Jatayuhu Adashushruve. So in what condition Jatayu was at that time is he was sleeping. He was dozing off. Avasuptaha Jatayuhu Adashushruve Nirikshya Rāvaṇam Kṣipram Vaidehīṃ ca Dadarsha Saha. And how did he see? Saha Jatayuhu Rāvaṇam Nirikshya. After seeing Rāvaṇa, Kṣipram, immediately Vaidehīṃ ca Dadarsha. First he saw Rāvaṇa, then he saw Vaidehi also. Vaidehi is a synonym of Sītā. So there are two pratyam used here. One is Kata and one is Lyap. Avasuptaha is an example of Kata pratyay. Ava plus super plus Kata, Pullingam, and Nirikshya should be splitted as Nira plus Iksha plus Lyap pratyay. After seeing, Nirikshya, another word for Nirikshya can be Drishtva or Avalokya, synonyms. Avasuptaha Saha. Avasuptaha will be the Visheshanam of Jatayuhu here in this sloka. Now let's see the next sloka. Tataha Parvada Sringabas Tikshnatundaha Gagotamaha Vanaspati Gataha Shriman Vyajahara Shubham Giram. Shubham Giram. Tataha Parvada Sringabas Tikshnatundaha. That should be splitted as Parvada Sringabhaha Tikshnatundaha. Visarga sandhi Gagotamaha Vanaspati Gataha Shriman plus Vyajahara. Shriman Vyajahara Shubham Giram. So this sloka is talking more about how Jatayu with lot of adjectives. Parvada Shringabaha Tikshnatundaha Gagotamaha Vanaspati-gataha Shriman. That Shriman stands for Jatayu. And how is Jatayu? Parvada Shringabaha, who has a body which is equal to a mountain, as big as a mountain. Tikshnatundaha, who has sharp beak. Gagotamaha, Gagaha means bird. Gagotamaha, Gageshu Uttamaha, the best among the birds. Vanaspati Gataha, sitting on a tree. Vyajahara is the Kriyapadam. He spoke. What did he speak? Shubham Giram. He spoke this beautiful word. So the Jatayu, who has a big body like a mountain with a sharp beak, and who is the best among the birds, who is seen sitting on a tree, spoke this beautiful word. What did he speak is being mentioned in the next sloka. So Gataha is an example of Kata pratyay, Gama plus Kata, and Shriman is an example of Matu pratyay, Shri plus Matu. So let's see the next sloka. What he spoke is being explained in the next sloka. Nivartaya matim nicham paradarabimarshanat na tat samachare dviro yat parosya vigarhayet. Nivartaya matim nicham paradara plus abhimarshanat na tat samacharet viraha. Tat samacharet viro should be splitted as tat plus samacharet plus viraha yat paraha asya vigarhayet. Yat parosya should be splitted as yat paraha asya vigarhayet. Vigarhayet is a kriyapadam and nivartaya is also a kriyapadam. So first line is paradara abhimarshanad Nīchām matim nivartaya. Abhimarshanad. Abhimarshanad means to touch. Paradara abhimarshanad. Paradara means other's wife. So touching other's wife. Paradara abhimarshanad nīchām matim nivartaya. Take your mind, take your attitude away from touching another person's wife. Paradara abhimarshanad matim nīchām matim, the worst mind. Nivartaya, take it away or divert. Divert your mind from thinking of touching another person's wife. Na tad samacharet viraha yat paraha asya vigarhayet. So, by saying this line, Jatayu wants to bring back Ravana to his self-esteem. Who are you? You are a viraha. You are a brave person. Na tat samacharet viraha yat paraha asya vigarhayet. A viraha, a brave person should never do something which will be criticized by others. Na tat samacharet viraha yat paraha, other person, asya vigarhayet, will say criticism about what you have done. So you being a viraha, you being a brave person should not do something which will be criticized by others. So I am ending the first part of explanation of Ramayana, Jatayoh Śauryam here. We will continue in the second part. Thank you.